Namaste. Welcome to Shanti Peace Yoga. This week's class is a lower body yoga stretch targeting our hips, quads, hamstrings, and inner thighs. No props are needed, and let's begin in a seated position facing the long edge of the mat for a wide-legged forward fold, Upavista Konasana. Open the legs as wide as you are able to, feeling both sit bones grounded. You can have a slight bend in the knees. Flex the feet and inhale as you raise the arms up overhead, lengthening through the crown of the head. And exhale, fold forward from the hips, arms reach forward. Notice if your quads and feet have rolled forward. You want to keep your thighs, knees, and toes facing upwards, which will maintain the opening you've created. Remember your deep, slow, steady breaths, and you might be able to go a little deeper with every exhale. Let's take one more deep inhale here. And exhale. Walk the hands back in, rising upright. Sitting tall, let's now tuck the left foot in so the heel comes to the groin area and left hand comes behind you for baby wild thing. Inhale as you sweep the right arm up and around, raising the hips off the floor. And exhale, hold and breathe here. Keep pushing the hips forward, feeling a nice stretch after the forward fold we just did. Let's take one more inhale and exhale. Circle the right arm forward and lower the hips back down with control. Turn your upper body to face your right extended leg. Lean over to the right so you can tuck your left foot under you, pointing the left knee forward. Inhale as you sit up tall, lengthening through the crown of the head, and exhale as you walk your hands forward, framing that extended leg, folding down. You should feel this in the hamstring, and it's perfectly fine if you need to have a bend in the knee. Use long exhalations to see if you can melt a little further into the pose. Let's take one more deep inhale and exhale as you walk the hands back in, slowly rising upright. Let's keep the legs as they are, but you might need to shift yourself back to the center of the mat. We're coming into Ardha Virasana, half hero pose for a deep quad stretch. Place both hands behind you, fingers pointing towards the legs, and lower yourself down, maybe coming onto your forearms, or lowering down completely into the mat. If this isn't possible, stay upright, leaning back into the hands behind you. Keep both legs pressed together and maintain your deep, slow breaths. Try to relax all the other areas of your body. Face and neck, arms and chest are open and relaxed. We're targeting only the quads and anterior hips. Let's prepare to release. Lean over onto your right hip so you can untuck the foot and circle that left leg back around. Coming back to center, we'll keep the left leg bent, right hand to left knee, left arm extends out to the side. Inhale here, and exhale as you guide the left knee across the body, twisting to the right. Face and neck is relaxed. Find your deep, slow breathing. And you can keep the left knee bent like this, or take hold of the foot and extend the leg straight for more of a hamstring stretch. Now to release the twist, we're going to take a deep inhale here, and on the exhale, bring your left arm up and over to the right, rolling onto your right hip, and slowly making your way, lying on your belly, face down on the mat. We're only here for a moment. Let's slide our hands under the shoulders, inhale here, and exhale as you press into the hands, bend the knees, and come into Child's Pose, Balasana. Take the knees out wide for a deeper hip stretch. Arms can be overhead or down by your sides. Keep the forehead gently pressing into the mat, and find those deep, slow breaths, breathing into the belly as you send your hips behind you. Take one more deep inhale here, and exhale as you release Child's Pose, coming onto your hands and knees, and then moving into a seated position, facing the long edge of the mat. You have the option of coming into a wide-legged forward fold, as we did in the beginning, or join me in Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, by bringing the soles of the feet together and knees out wide. Whatever you choose, we'll inhale and raise the arms overhead, and exhale, folding forward. If you're in butterfly, play around with the position of your feet. Sliding them up or down will change the sensation. Wherever you are, reconnect to your deep, slow breathing. We'll take one more inhale and walk the hands back in on the exhale, slowly coming upright. Sitting tall, let's now tuck the right foot in so the heel comes to the groin area, left leg extends out wide, right hand comes behind you for baby wild thing. Inhale as you sweep the left arm up overhead, raising the hips off the floor, and exhale, hold and breathe, pushing the hips forward for that nice stretch. take one more inhale and exhale. Circle the left arm forward and lower the hips back down with control. Turn your upper body to face your left extended leg. Lean over to the left so you can tuck your right foot under you, pointing the right knee forward. Flex the left foot. Sitting tall and lengthening through the crown of your head, we'll inhale, raising the arms up overhead, and exhale, fold forward, allowing the hands to frame that extended leg. You can keep a bend in the knee if needed here. Use long exhalations to see if you can melt a little further into this pose. Let's take one more deep inhale and exhale as you walk the hands back in, slowly rising upright. Keeping the legs as they are, we're coming into Ardha Virasana, half hero pose again. You may want to shift back to the center of the mat. Taking both hands behind you, fingers pointing towards the legs, slowly lower down, coming onto the forearms, or all the way down to the mat. You might notice one side is more tight than the other, and this is the case for me today. Honor whatever your body is telling you. Avoid forcing yourself into a position. Stay up on your hands if necessary. Keep both legs pressed together. Consciously relax the jaw, the face, and the neck, and maintain your deep, slow breaths. Let's prepare to release. Lean over onto your left hip so you can untuck the foot and circle that right leg back around. Coming back to center, we'll keep the right leg bent, left hand to right knee, and right arm extends out to the side. Inhale here, and exhale as you guide the right knee across the body, coming into a twist. Reconnect to your deep, slow breathing, and like before, you can keep this right knee bent, or you can explore a hamstring stretch by taking hold of the foot and extending that leg straight. Let's take one more deep inhale here, and exhale, release the twist, guiding that right knee back to center. We'll take hold of both knees now and draw them into the chest, Apanasana. You might want to rock side to side, make circles with the knees, take them out wide or keep them narrow. Just explore and do what feels good for you. Gently release the hold of the knees, and we're coming into our final relaxation pose. You might want to join me in reclined butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together and letting the knees fall apart. You may want to find child's pose once again, or simply lie flat to the floor in Shavasana. Arms can be out wide or overhead. Eyes are soft or closed. Face and jaw relaxes, and our breath returns to its natural rhythm as we take one final moment to ourselves in our practice. Start to bring your awareness back to the present, inviting some movement into the body, maybe stretching the arms and legs out straight and long, rolling the ankles and the wrists, doing what feels right for you. Slowly making your way onto your side and pausing here briefly before coming into a seated upright position. Taking your time in this transition, feel free to keep your eyes closed. Sitting nice and tall, let's finish with a deep inhale through the nose as you raise the arms up overhead, palms touch, and a deep sigh out the mouth as you bring the hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me today. We'll close the practice with our mantra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bowing forward, Namaste.